Once upon a time, in a wonderful place called the 100-Acre Wood, lived a very special bear named Pooh. He loved honey more than anything in the world. One sunny morning, Pooh woke up with a rumbly in his tumbly. "Oh bother," he said, "I think I need some honey." Pooh went outside to think about where he might find some honey. He looked up and saw a big, buzzing bee flying overhead. "Buzz, buzz, buzz," went the bee. "Bees make honey," thought Pooh. "If I follow that bee, maybe I'll find a honey tree." So Pooh started to follow the bee. It flew over a little hill and past Rabbit's house, but Pooh kept right behind. The bee finally flew into a tall tree with a very small hole near the top. "Aha," said Pooh. "That must be where the honey is." Pooh tried to climb the tree, but he was a bit too round and a bit too short. He slid right back down to the bottom with a thump. Pooh sat down to think. "I need to get to that honey," he said. "But how?" Just then, he had an idea. Pooh went back to his house and looked in his cupboard. He found a big blue balloon. "This might work," he exclaimed. He held onto the balloon tightly and floated up towards the honey tree. "Now I can reach the honey," he thought. But as he got closer to the bee's nest, the bees started to get a little curious. "Who is this bear with the balloon?" they buzzed. The bees didn't like that Pooh was trying to take their honey. They started to fly around him, buzzing louder and louder. Pooh realized that the bees weren't too happy. "Oh dear," he said, "maybe I should go now." He started to float back down, but the bees followed him. They were still buzzing angrily. Pooh landed safely on the ground, but the bees were still buzzing around his head. He ran as fast as his little legs could carry him. He ran all the way to Christopher Robin's house and burst through the door. "Help, Christopher Robin! The bees are after me." Christopher Robin laughed and helped Pooh shoo away the bees. "Maybe we can find honey somewhere else, Pooh," he said. They went to Christopher Robin's house and found a big pot of honey in the cupboard. Pooh's eyes lit up. Pooh ate and ate until his tummy was full of honey. "Thank you, Christopher Robin," he said. "That was the best honey ever." And so, Pooh learned that sometimes, even if you really want something, you have to find a different way to get it. And that having friends is the sweetest thing of all.